our guinea pigs.
Got it. Okay.
And
Okay.
that, now, hold on, and I don't have to record it because YouTube does. So I just gotta wait for the stream to begin on YouTube, which will be any second now, so I can mute it.
Oh, there I go again. Okay. It
Yeah.
seems like my internet is unstable.
Now we're gonna
in that
bring in.
respect.
Now we're gonna bring in the TikTokers. All right, here we go live TikTok. Dum 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 dum. Yeah. Here we go. You ready for this? I got everything right. Oh, the only thing I'm missing is subtitles here. Right. Subtitles. See, I had the whole thing set up except the subtitle. Where did it get the subtitles?
Reactions,
Hello,
apps.
TikTok. Where are they hiding? Captions. There we go. Show
Okay.
captions.
Captions, yeah.
Speaking language is definitely English. Just bear with me a moment, you guys. We're setting up the captions. Hello, hello, Azaza. Look at you. Yeah, early to the table. Get you on the list straight away. And then, oh, that's why. Ugh. Keep getting interrupted. Caption.
Hello, Sagefire.
Hello.
Sage. Hello. How's the energy practice been going, my friend?
It's going.
There.
It just takes getting used
We have
to.
captions. Yeah, wow. Good. Good. Did it mess you up at all, or are you
It's
finding
just-
it useful?
It's just very intense.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's
Energy
okay.
happens to be like that, you know. Alrighty, you guys, we are coming live to you
Energetic
from
work is
Turkey.
always intense.
Corey.
I will say. it is
Yeah,
impro-
energy is like that.
I will say though, it is
Hey.
improving my ability to visualize, which I thought I couldn't do, but now that I started doing this, I can.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's fun.
Definitely.
That's
Definitely.
All righty. So, hi, Corey. Hi, Treva.
One of the things I'm going to say too is that energy work is even more intense because of the solar flares again. And they're
Oh.
not
Is that
just,
what's going on?
yeah, and it's not just little solar flares, it's plasma flares. So
Cool.
the sun is actually throwing parts of itself out as it is shifting its magnetic fields.
Okay, I want to
So
see
the sun is going through its.
explanation.
No, this is science. This is science. This is from NASA.
Well, I know it's doing it. I want to know why it's throwing pieces of itself out, right?
Well, they think they know. They think they know, but they actually, everything I've read is it's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Well, yeah, you know, life is a mystery, and yeah,
Something like that.
This is cool. So, oh, you guys will love this. Fearless Paranormal, Sally Venus wants to know if you have tips for mediumship. I'll tell you what, the very, very first tip I got for mediumship, you guys, you want to do a flow through, you need to get super comfortable in touch with yourself and into complete and perfect alignment. Because if you are not in complete and perfect alignment, mediumship will exhaust you and destroy you from the inside, because you need to be able to like totally do a total flow through.
Can I add to that?
Yes, please.
From when I was able to successfully do it, I did not ground properly before or after, and I had a nasty ass migraine after. It lasted the whole day, and no medicine would take it away.
Yeah. Yeah. See, so with mediumship, you have to be aware that you're pulling ether energy through into the meat suit existence. How do you ground? I get into alignment. I just simply take a nice long deep breath, pick up my cards, and just completely relax into myself. And I do this, but then I've been practicing it for near 40 years. It's crazy. Oh, you should see the bugaboo delay on YouTube. I'm gonna get rid of that so I can't see it. Hi, Jessica. Can you have a reading to help understanding a premonition dream? Sure. All right, let's get Jessica. Hey, Strawberry, how are you?
Hey, Strawberry.
I don't know, Josh. If she heard you, Josh. How you guys, can you hear my disembodied voices in the Zoom room? Hey, Destiny. Hi, Dexnex. Who was that with the dream? Bop, bop, bop. Scroll
Jessica.
down. Scroll down. Thank you.
Jessica.
Gotcha. All right. Treva,
Okay.
likely. How long are you here for? Treva, are you home now? And how's it going with the puppy? Strawberry's going to want a reading for sure. Oh, did you? I have, this is the first I've been on TikTok at all. Strawberry just got out of the hospital, you guys.
Oh, no.
All right. Who else can we get on the list? Yeah. Well, she's out of the hospital. That means she's doing better. Oh, yes. Right?
Yay.
My internet connection is unstable. Guys, we got a major storm going on. So if you lose me,
Oh yeah,
you'll
it's a major
understand
storm,
why.
all right.
Yeah, I
Hydro
will.
is
Well,
around.
I've already been out and shoveled the equivalent of a good 5 inches worth of snow, and there's more coming. Destiny, passed the national exam and you failed the state by 7 points. The hard part's over. Right? Look at the silver lining, right? So right between here and that, you focus on what you don't know, what you missed, right? Trina Bowman, will my mother ever love you? Trina, if your mother doesn't love you now, no, I don't know what happened. We could ask your cards that question if you like. Yeah, I got you on the list, Treva, no worries. I'm totally sending you this storm as soon as I can get it over there, Strawberry. All right, Trina. So I got 5 on the reading list here. Anybody else want to get on this list right here, right now? You better speak up right this second, because the second we start reading, we're going to have a hold on the list. Okay, let me know what you got. Hey, Oasis, how are ya? I assume that that's Oasis wants to be on the list. Yep. Oh, Oasis, Lynn Z, and Fearless Paranormal. That it? All right, we're gonna start, you guys. Oh, good. I love hearing it's all good, sweetheart. All right, you guys. And oh shoot, Destiny, almost missed you. All right. Anybody else I missed? No. Nora? All right, we're going to close it right after Nora. If you're not on the list, you waited too long. We'll get back to you. All right, we are here till 4 o'clock today, you guys, so hopefully we can get it. You're first on my list today, Azaza. So there you go. All right. Azaza, do you have a question for my Phenoms? It's anybody in either Facebook or Phenoms reading along with us, and I really should open that YouTube up to see if anybody's following along there, but I can't watch that. That'll torture me. I got to get rid of the video. It's delayed and it's blinking and it looks very bizarre. So there you go. All right, she says general anything coming up, you guys. So there you go. Let's see what. Sorry about that. Rattle the camera.
And I got a few that fell.
Ooh, that's pay attention to your temperature reached 39 degrees Celsius. Good God. That's crazy. Strawberry, you know what? One of, I'm trying to think of his name. Muji teaches that when you are in stress and you are mentally ill and you are separate from your complete and whole self, that you create physical illness in yourself. I wonder if that has anything to do with all that you've been going through there. Anyway, we will read for you shortly. Azaza, we got you first on the list. Mary, you want to start? You want to kick us off?
Well,
today?
I had 3 cards and they that fell out of my deck as I was shuffling.
I got a jumper too.
Okay, and it's how do you call it? The King of Water. That was underneath, In the middle was the Knight of Water, and on top was the 10 of Swords.
Oh.
So something very visible has gone kaplooey. Nice, the easiest way to put it. But the underneath it is that the Knight and the King are there to support what is changing.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's the way I see it, because the cards I actually have is called the 10 of Voices, the Knight of Emotions, and the Muse of Emotions, emotions being water. Mm-hmm. So if my, if my video will work, this is the 10.
There you are.
Yeah, this is the 10 of Voices. And Voices is actually the best way to put it, because it's what's going on in the head. It's totally separate from what's going on in your body.
That's beautiful.
Okay, so you have the 10 of Voices that's overly active, but the body, the emotions, the heart wants to move somewhere. Okay. And the King or the Muse is telling you this is what you need to think about.
What does she need to think about?
Okay, it's what I like about it is that if you look at it very carefully, it's two things. You have to connect the two parts of you. Okay. And
is that dreaded alignment word in there, Mary?
You know what? I wouldn't call it that. I would say acceptance of who you are. Because you cannot be in alignment if you don't accept yourself.
Stick around for a while, Tara. We can get you on the list when I open the list back up.
And what I like at the very bottom is there's a little boat with a huge starfish.
Cool. You like starfish, Azaza? Hey, Patty.
Oh, I see it now.
Okay. So if you look at it, it's a matter of pulling all your emotions, all the hard things together into one and kill the voices in your head. And you only can do that with the acceptance of the Knight and your mission. And I love the fact that it's a nautilus over his head.
It's a Knight of Cups?
Yeah, it's the Knight of Emotions.
Yeah, sorry. Different day.
Same thing. Same, yeah. But
you
it's
like
the same
way
thing.
where you're talking. That's cool. All right.
Okay.
Azaza, I got a question for you because she hasn't typed out. She says nothing special about that. All right. Zaza, you practice law of attraction for our friends. And Josh, what you got for Azaza?
Well, initially I thought it was a breakup that Azaza recently went through, but now I'm seeing it's more of a breakup with self.
That's right. Yeah.
Because I got the Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Lovers reversed, which tells me there's a misalignment there. There's a feeling of missing out on something, because the Ace of Pentacles reversed, missed opportunity, lost chance on something. I'm not sure.
That also could be the 10 of Swords.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. Yeah. Feeling lost.
Who had the 10 of, you had the 10 of Swords, Mary?
Yep. See, the voices in the head is what's doing the issue.
Totally. Yeah, totally. Because I got the seven of Swords. Yeah.
So
totally.
The point is that those have to be quieted, whether you will do it through whatever meditation, alignment, whatever you want to call it. Okay. You have to quiet those voices. And there are many, many techniques for that. Once you do that, you can align the heart space and make it go where it wants to go. And that's your Knight of emotions. Your Knight. I mean, emotions is one way of saying it. Relationships is another way of saying it. Because you've got to love yourself. You had the Lovers. And the Lovers were reversed. They weren't loving each other.
Mm-hmm.
So the mind was taking over, not the heart.
Yeah.
The heart has been shut out by the mind.
Trina, thank you
Yeah,
for the roses.
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
All right. So, and interestingly, I got a jumper at the deck. You know how I don't read top, I don't read reversals, but this card jumped out upside down.
No. Mine came out
It's-
sideways, so whatever.
Yeah, well, there you go. But High Priestess jumping out sideways is you're the creator of your own destiny. Kind of concept, only you're sitting here kind of going, ooh, I'm creating my own destiny, but not taking responsibility for it, sort of element, right?
I don't want to create. That's right. I don't want to create.
Right. I don't want to create. I don't like what I create. I'm not happy with what I create. What I create doesn't please me. So I don't want to, but I want to be a creator. I want to be the best creator in the world. I want to create everything that this is to create, right? I want to put this all together. I got the Magician followed by the Chariot card, right? I want to do this. I can do this. I know I can do it. I feel I can do it. And then I get lost in my pointy little head and I tell myself I can't do it. And this is the constant eddy that is caught in.
This is why I like this particular card. It actually explains everything you've just said. The duality and in a way, the leakage, if you want to look at it that way.
It's almost like Azaza is choosing to do anything but allow what simply is, because you've got different ideas in you the way it should be,
Josh. Yeah.
Instead of just letting it be what it is. And you'll find, oh, what, this stress? Stop listening to yourself. Your pointy little head is a doofus, okay? Stop it.
Yeah. All right. Josh had something to say.
Tower.
What you got? Tower?
And the tower.
We just blew her mind.
Yeah.
Did we just blow your mind, Azaza, my darling? Hey, Shailene, how are you?
Blew her out of her mind.
Well, hopefully, yeah. Well, if we can blow you out of your head, honey, that is magic, right? Get into alignment and stay there. Hey, Holly.
It's that stinky thinking that Tina always talks about. The stinky thinking.
Yeah. But we all have that issue.
Yes. And the monkey mind.
Something else I heard. The Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
The Chihuahuas. Oh, that's cute. I like Chihuahuas. Only I don't want them in my head.
But that's the whole point.
Thank you, Patty.
The Chihuahuas.
I try to be a really good reader. I am a very practiced reader. I've been doing this over 40 years, and I'm pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. But my friends here are also very good readers, and occasionally we get other readers in the live chat. So right now we are broadcasting live on YouTube, which has got a crazy 10-second delay. So don't trust the YouTube, you guys, unless it's the only way you can watch. Facebook is live. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, look up Pepperfire, you'll find me. And we are live in a Tarot Phenoms Zoom room where you hear the disembodied voices coming from. They are not ghosts, you guys. They are real human beings. Mary is my partner member of Tarot Phenoms, and we put together the meetings. We're going to have classes. We've just announced a class that is, we are not doing this. It's not our class, but I highly recommend it if you are into Tot Tarot and
Kabbalah.
Kabbalism. Yeah. So
that didn't sound good. That sounded like cannibalism.
Cannibalism. Yeah. No
Kabbalistic
cannibals here, you guys. Although, you know, the TikTok anti-Christians, though, they probably think we're all cannibalists in here, you know. Hey, Karina, how are you? Yeah, so you can join us. I'm quite the celebrity. Thank you, Polly. This woman here on Facebook, you guys, this is one of my longest besties, Polly. This is one of the few people who I will play Scrabble with, because she makes me work my arse off to actually keep up with her, which is saying something, you guys. So I used to play competitive Scrabble, and she gives me a run for my money. So I'm a celebrity, and you are a damn good Scrabble player, lady. So there you go. What are we doing here? We are moving on to Jessica. Stick with it, Azaza. Stay calm, stay cool. All right. You have payments over this. Well, honey, TikTok, from what I can tell, according to my own cards, by the way, and pay heed to this, given to what our Prime Minister just did yesterday, Canada's government employees are not allowed to use TikTok anymore in any kind of official
Also,
capacity.
the European community.
The European community has outlawed it. Who else?
That's
I don't
know.
know.
Who
But,
and a lot of the
this-
major Western not country governments, but
Yeah, so-
bodied governments.
There you go.
Okay.
So go to Tarot Phenoms. You'll notice that the front page of tarotphenoms.com has changed, and you can log up for our new mailing list, which has nothing to do with meetup.com anymore. Because frankly, paying somebody to manage a mailing list I have no access to kind of ticks me off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So we're not
Josh.
doing that.
I wanted to add to the TikTok thing. The U.S. House of Representatives just introduced a bill today to ban TikTok in the United States.
There
Yep.
you go.
Yep.
There
But
you
they've
go.
been
So,
talking about it for a
TikTok's
while
going.
anyway.
Google
never-
Pepper Fire.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they
I've
have been
always had
talking about it.
issues with TikTok.
Yeah,
My
they've been talking about Facebook and everybody else too. So, you know,
no, this was long
um,
before. My
Pepper
personal
Fire, one word.
heebie-jeebies from years ago, shall we put it
Love you,
nicely,
Polly.
from growing up in a particular environment, TikTok had me going, no way in hell. Okay.
Oh, well, here we are. So there
Yeah.
you go.
No,
Pepper
no,
Fire,
I'm just
one
saying, like, but that's how I grew up. So I sense these kinds of things a lot earlier than most people.
I
Yeah.
understand.
No, I can, yeah. Well, you'll find it when you find Pepper Fire, you will find the ability to contact me in a mazillion ways, because I have
Yes.
been on the internet a very long time. And in spite of everybody afraid of being doxxed in the world, DOXED, in case they spell that wrong, you can't dox somebody who is out there. And I'm seriously out there, right? Have I got a list? What do you mean? Yes, I have a list. You would have, if you are on the list, you guys, if you are on my mailing list, you would have received today's newsletter. Josh, did you get the newsletter?
Yes.
You did.
Yep.
Mary got it. I know Mary got it. I know I got it. So if you didn't get it, go to tarotphenoms.com and hit on the button right at the top of the page. It says "Add me" to the mailing list, and you will be on it. Oh, Polly. Well, I will do, you know what? I'll do a quick video for you later, Polly.
Okay.
Just 'cause you're one of my
Jessica
favorites.
had a question.
Yeah, Jess, what you got going on? She said something about a dream she wanted us to interpret. Is that
Actually-
enough? Do you want to wait for her to tell us what the dream was all about?
Interestingly enough, using the tarot for dream analysis is actually a very good usage. It works quite well.
Mm-hmm.
Try that then.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh,
With or without jumpers. Did you get a jumper,
totally.
Tina? Yeah.
Look at this. 7, 8, right side by each.
Of the
It
same or
means keep
different
doing it.
suits.
Both pentacles, darling. Keep going.
Ooh,
Keep
that's
doing
right.
it. Keep doing it. And they jumped up full upright, full power. Just solid like that. So whatever.
Perfect
Yes.
movement forward.
It's either in reference to her schoolwork or her work or her health. But
I think it's generally life because it's pentacles.
but it's total progress, and oh my gosh, I need to study astrology. What the hell does Sun in Virgo implicate?
That's your main sign.
Oh,
Think of anybody who's a Virgo.
okay.
Very
Well,
okay.
teamwork.
Okay, a person who is a Virgo has a particular kind of, shall we say, personality. So if your sun is in Virgo, that is your basic personality. That's how you present yourself to the world. They are perfectionists. They're analysts. They
Mhm.
are totally aligned.
They're builders, they're creators.
They're organized.
Not necessarily builders and creators, but they are definitely analysis to the point of obsession.
Yes.
They're over analytical. They are total perfectionists. Everything has to be done just right.
And they can be hypercritical of other people.
As a result, yeah.
Yes.
As a result.
I've had friends that were hypercritical of me for not doing what they wanted me to do.
That's right. Hey, I'm married to a Virgo.
No. Eight of Pentacles is going to be way more hypercritical of themselves, though, no?
You know what? Eight of Pentacles is you working at something. You have a goal to get through.
Yeah, but
Virgos don't.
There's almost an imposter syndrome to the energy of this card.
Yes.
Yeah, it could be that.
Right? Stop thinking that you're an imposter. You know your stuff. Hey, Uncle B, love to you. How you liking this snowstorm, dude? Okay, so Jessica's dream, get this. So Jessica's dream is that she was attacked by a big green tree python. So I wouldn't mind finding out who is if she herself is represented by the python, right? Because it's
well, also
right?
what is it? Okay, I'm gonna ask, what is a snake to her?
What does a snake? Good question. What does a snake mean to you?
Why python? In other words, outside of everything, when you're analyzing dreams, you have to understand your own language.
Right, safe.
And green came up. Why green?
Right. What does green mean?
Because oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Huh.
Okay. Because in a dream, you're being communicated by your subconscious or whatever you want to call it. And it's using a symbolic language, which you already understand, but you have to tease it out in the outside world. You have to tease it out in your logical brain. So that I would say, since that green python was trying to attack her, I'm not going to worry about the attack at this point. I'm going to worry about what is a snake deep down within her. Okay. Does she think a snake is wisdom? Does she think a snake is out to get you like a lot of other people?
She loves snakes. She says she loves snakes, but she was afraid of the snake in the dream. I'm sitting here thinking the snake is herself.
Obviously, and I would also think that the snake being wisdom. Okay.
Yeah, personal wisdom. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So
and the
green,
fact that she loves snakes ties that.
Green,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. Because she loves
green is generally
What's
the
green?
color of growth. So
what's
she
the green
is growing.
to you, Jess? Is it her aura color, Josh?
No, it has nothing to do with. I would say green in general is the color of growth. It's the color of spring. So wisdom is growing within her. You can also think of the Kundalini, how do you call it, chakra thing? Okay, and it's growing. But her logical mind is scared of this new knowledge, of this new thing. So you don't even need the cards if you understand basic, how do you call it? I would call it psychology, but basic symbolisms.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. I like it. I got give and take cards. So my final card here was the Six of Pentacles. Let me answer a couple of questions here in the chat, you guys, before we go on. Do we take questions? Well, we'll take a question if we get you onto the list. Right now, the reading list is closed, you guys. We're here till 4 o'clock, but you got to get her early if you want to get on the first list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got currently 8 people to read for. We're here for the next couple of weeks, every Tuesday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Myself, Mary, can be hired to do offline readings. If you want to get in touch with us, you can find me by oh my god, there's 100 different ways you can get me. Just look for Pepper Fire. You'll find me. Find me on Twitter. You'll find me on Facebook. Oh god, where else can you find me? Everywhere.
I'm starting.
Josh, are you reading?
I'm starting.
Josh is starting to read as well. Good, because I think I can help
good for you.
The website set up too for nice and cheap.
Yeah.
It's
I was just going to say for Jessica that what we say help you.
Yeah. Any
Any feedback? And Josh will look at your cards in a sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look while we're waiting for some feedback from Josh.
Okay.
Here.
What were your cards?
And what did you see, Josh?
So I actually saw something in my mind's eye, and I also have cards. So what I saw was I actually saw the snake, and it turned into a flower that was trying to bloom, but it couldn't. There was some kind of stagnancy, and I got the Emperor. So it's telling me that you don't feel like you have power in a certain aspect of your life, which is preventing you from Three of Wands moving forward, growing, expanding.
Or there are too many boundaries. There are too many closed walls because of, like if you are an emperor, you're usually in some kind of castle under quotation marks, and you've built boundaries that you're not willing to push out.
Well, let me throw another wrench into the thought of the Three of Wands too. See, the Three of Wands to me is a super harmony of energies, and there's always all of the energies coming together and working together in spite of any negativity going around. This card tells me, no, this is good. This is good. This is never a negative.
That's right.
It's never been a negative card.
Yes.
Right. So you've got to focus on the positivity that is being created from what you're creating. Right. This is the energy of the dream. What the snake is saying is focus on what has been created as positive, no matter how your pointy little head wants to feel it, because it is always positive, forward movement, growing, building. Right. You can't not grow, build.
Okay, Josh.
I also have one more. I had the Four of Swords, which is telling me that they are focusing too much and they're kind of burning themselves out, and they need to relax, rest,
relax your ass. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Four of Swords is definitely a relax your ass, right? Go with the flow. Take it easy. Tell your head to go sit in a corner.
You can always say, take the stick from where it is and go and lie down.
Oh, you're way down, Treva. You're next.
Which can correspond to Virgo energy sometimes too.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Karina says dreams to me are so off. Always feel like they don't belong to me. See, that's I get things like that's an energetic disconnect from self that you can heal just by getting more introspective, getting more in touch with yourself, your real self, not your little.
If I can interject, if you're having dreams that are disconnected, take them from the analysis perspective. Look at each part you remember. Look at each part you want. And Clarissa, a woman who wrote Running with the Wolves, had a very good, book on how to remember your dreams. It's an audio book. That's how I picked it up. But it's very short and sweet, and it works beautifully. It's a wonderful little 2 hours to listen to, get the idea of how dreams work, and learn to actually look at dreams. Leave them outside of your body. Don't even think about them. Look at them as if they were someone else's.
Yes, absolutely.
But always look at what the words mean, what the colors mean, what that animal means. If you don't know, there's lots
in your head. Right?
Yeah, but there are many places you can find that kind of information. Josh, you were going to say?
Just to add to that, you could also have a representation of, say, a deceased loved one. You see every time you see a bird of some kind. If you see that in your dream, it could be them communicating with you as well.
Yeah, well, that's that's the next step. Let's get to the first step.
Okay. All right, Let's go to the next. Let's try it.
Bingo.
Let's see if we can plow through these guys this week. We had so many readings last week. It was just the two of us. Treva is next on our list. Treva, you got a question for our readers? Oh, well, hi, Jen. Everybody say hi to each other. We will bring everybody together in Tarot Phenoms if I have my way. I want to remind everybody while we're waiting for a question from Treva here. I know she practices law of attraction, so my cards will speak to her in that manner. She doesn't have a specific question, you guys. You ready, Josh?
He's put on his thinking cap.
Put on his thinking cap, darling.
It's actually to shield my energy when I feel overwhelmed. I veil.
Okay. Really? Do you know there is a, how do you call it, play that used to be called Artichoke, many, many years ago. I saw the play. And the whole point is there was always one character that wore their lid on their head.
Oh.
Okay. So that's what.
Oh, Trina. No, we'll get to you shortly, Trina. You are second after Trina. We will get to you. You are second after Treva, who says just anything. But to refresh you guys' memories, she's just gotten out of hospital care and has had to seek health care, stability, treatment in order to deal with the fact that her family was trying to
Do their thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so here we are. She's out of hospital and moving forward and has her supports and stuff in place. Last I heard for her. So
it's interesting because I did a random type thing and just put 3 piles and pulled out. The middle card is the wheel.
Nice. Yep.
And to the right, going forward, if you want, is the star. And the wheel is coming from the Hanged Man, which is kind of interesting because these are 3 major cards all showing up at the same time. So from a different perspective, things are changing for the better. Follow your star, follow your guidance, follow whatever it is that makes you move forward and makes you get up each day because you're on the right track.
Yep.
And you're changing your life.
Yeah, totally. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Treva, wait till you hear my cards. Go, Josh. What do you got for her?
Mine are kind of similar. I have the sun, which is, the success you're getting what you want. But I also see the Hanged Man, so it's like, well, what the hell do I do now? So we need to kind of figure out the next step where you see yourself.
Yeah.
Because just hanging around Hangman doesn't get anything done, just in suspension waiting for someone else to help you.
Well, I always like to look at the Hanged Man as the child on the monkey bars hanging upside down.
Yeah, you can hang there until he's blue in the face. He doesn't really have to do anything. He's quite comfortable.
Oh, but they do, because at one point you get too much, how do you call it?
Blood runs to your head, you get dizzy.
Yeah, exactly. And so you get up and you get dizzy and you move and you see things a different way. It's a way of discovering who you are. And that's what you need to do now.
Yeah.
Not so much think about where you're going as much as opening up doors in a different fashion.
In a different way. Watch this. I got the King of Pentacles. Right? So this, oh my God, Treva, this is about the energy of this is about feeling the solidity and grounding that you have found, right? The place, the comfort, the solidity and base that you are jumping off from right here, right now is astoundingly powerful. I can feel the intensity with which you feel ready for whatever these idiots are going to throw at you next. The greatest thing that I can possibly tell you about the shit or get off the pot, which is what the Hanged Man is for me. That really is the shit or get off the pot card. Don't be afraid of what you want, because you have to be comfortable in doing and being, right? You know what you want, you got to go after it, but you have to also be aware. And who we were reading for Jessica, right? You got to be super comfortable with the outcome of what you're asking for, right? If you go up to an ice cream truck and you say to the guy, give me whatever you've got with strawberry, and he hands you a strawberry ice cream cone when what you really wanted was a strawberry cheesecake, like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be clear, you have to be concise, you have to get into yourself and decide, right? And at the end of the day, you don't have to do anything. I am reading for you, Treva. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to think anything. You don't have to feel anything. You just got to be yourself and seek the peace and comfort of your space, and not get lost in the chaos that's going to go on regardless of what you do, but instead just get comfortable with the fact that that chaos has nothing to do with you. Just relax into it. And literally with the law of attraction, you guys, when you live in alignment, and allow the world to be what the world is, it just falls into place.
Just think, not your circus, not your monkeys.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. Those are my father's words. I swear to God, came right out of your mouth. Oh my.
I've been hearing those words a lot lately, so I find that fascinating.
Not my circus,
Well,
not my
just
monkeys.
think of how rambunctious the world is right now.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh,
You know, and it doesn't matter whether it's local, whether it's a snowstorm, or anywhere else in the world. Somebody literally stirred the anthill or the hornet's nest.
Oh, big time.
And we're living in that. So you know what? Yeah. Disengage from things you cannot do anything about.
You remind, choose your battles, Treva. Choose your battles, big time. Okay. Who is this? Isabel says, this is so beautiful to watch. Well, thank you, Isabel. That's so sweet of you to say. Hi, Quinelsa. For those of you hoping to get a reading, we have a list we're working from. We're here until 4 o'clock. Oh my God, it's already 20 to 3. Strawberry is next. Are you still here, honey? And if you are, please type us in a question for my readers in the Tarot Phenoms chat. Treva says, thank you, guys. Much
You're
love.
welcome.
Sweetheart.
Hope it helps.
You're welcome.
Good luck, honey. All right. You stick around long enough. If we open the list back up before 4 o'clock, yeah, you can be added to the list. At the moment, the list is currently closed because we have limited time to read. Sorry. I can be hired. Find me on the internet. Pepper Fire is your new best friend. Mary can also be found. She's at Toutarot, TOUTAROT.ca. And Josh doesn't have a website yet, but we'll get him one real soon.
Well, my website is still under construction.
Yeah, sir.
So you can always do Mary@tutavo.ca. Actually, I should change that.
I don't think people realize how much time it takes to. Strawberry, where are you, sweetheart? Are you still here? Strawberry, waiting on your question.
And then I also have an added specialty that I have to add. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with that.
For your website, you mean?
Yep.
Oh.
Because hopefully by mid-June, I will have my certification.
Oh, for?
Life coach.
Oh, excellent. Is that with NLP or?
No, it's, how do you call it? It's basic. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, it's Mind Valley, which is up my alley more than anything else. It works with things like meditation, things like, that kind of thing. Alignment in your world, but not the same way. Okay.
I get you.
All right. And the whole point of a life coach in this case, it's not a matter of helping you get over your past, but moving you from here to there. In other words, where are you now? And how do you want to get to where you're going?
Well, unfortunately, Strawberry seems to have lost us. So
give her a chance to come back.
Well, if she comes back, she comes back. If not, I have her cards so I can read them for her as a quick little video, just because these are such great cards. I got the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, and the World. So it's like, especially with her just coming off of out of the hospital from an illness, this is beautiful.
Okay. Quickly for me, I have the Empress, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it screams of her health solidifying and getting better and better and better as she goes by. So not to
as long as she does the proper
do the work, do what the doctor told her to do. So we'll see if she comes back in. She'll see it. If not, she'll be able to access this on YouTube later. You guys, I hope that it is legible because sometimes it's not. What you got, Josh?
I got cards too. I have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the King of Pentacles.
Oh, her sister turned up accidentally. Oh, well, Strawberry, we got you getting healthier and healthier and healthier. Go enjoy your family. And quick, Josh, tell Strawberry what you got to say for her, and then we can move on.
the king of, he had the page of wands, the king of wands, and
King of Pentacles.
king of pentacles.
See,
So
everything is
Yeah.
favorable.
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Also,
Well,
it's just
go ahead.
moving along.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I see
you.
with the Page of Wands, there's some restlessness.
Yeah. She
Well,
wants
yeah, I want to get it done
Don't
yesterday.
rush your, don't
Yeah,
rush
yeah.
your healing. That's what it is. Strawberry.
Don't rush your
rush
healing.
your healing.
There we go. Don't
Right.
take
Love
it
you,
too hard.
darling.
Relax.
Trina, we are at Trina. Trina wants to know if her family's ever going to accept her. She can. Were you here, Trina? Were you here last week and we didn't get to read you because we had to leave before 4 o'clock? If so, I'm glad you got in here early enough to get on the first list. All right. This is an emotional one, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, I would
Welcome
say
back,
if
Stephen.
the problem with other people and relationships is you have no control over how they respond to you. All you can do is respond with your own self to others.
All right.
So that is always a heartbreaker.
Ooh. Well,
when you don't know how the other person is going to react to you.
Yeah.
You're not responsible for their perception of your message. And that hurts because we always want to be loved. We want to do other things. But
nasty.
In my world, the only thing you can do to a great degree would be to, do whatever the equivalent of Ho'oponopono is, or whatever you do. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. It's the easiest one.
Who's the girl that practices Ho'oponopono? Oh,
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I've got her deck in the other room. I'll see if I can find it. She says, Trina says they never accepted me. So you feel the
no, they never will.
No.
Okay. The thing is that I've learned, I've learned the hard way is that having worked with very prickly adults in very strange circumstances, I would say that it gives you a chance to be calm and centered, and whether they accept you or not, they have to deal with you, whether they like it or not. The thing is, you can do it from a place of calm as opposed to a place of reaction. Okay. And as long as you're calm, you're not feeding their heebie-jeebies, you're not feeding their energies, and they will stop or they will move on. Family, she's already cut not the end. Yeah, family is not the end all be all. The family is the people you choose to live with, and you choose to have in your circle.
All right. Okay. Josh, what you got for Trina?
Kind of more or less the same. I have the 5 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So I see like that internal conflict, that kind of blaming yourself for what's happening because you feel like you have no control. But what my suggestion is even though this is not your fault deep down, that focus on what you can control, because you can't control how someone feels about you.
That's right. If I was going to look at my cards, it's the 7 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Emperor. Boundaries comes up in this case.
Yeah, boundaries are key.
So, boundaries about yourself and what you are going to interact with. Yeah. Which again is choose your battles.
Yeah.
And you're overwhelming yourself.
I got very different energy coming out of my cards, which is interesting. So I'm getting a where I'm getting the feeling that everything was over, everything was cut off, everything was done, and there's complete total estrangement, right? There's a great desire for family. We all want to have family, we all want to be in family. In this particular case, I'm getting the energy for certain particular family members, right? And in spite of having cut it off the way that it was cut off, Trina, I have the energy, there's a 3 between this 7 and this 10. So you are not the only one sending out energy that you would like to have that family relationship back. Somebody on the other side is sending out that same energy towards you, which is why this 3 energy is coming up. And because it is neither a sword or a pentacle, it's got to be either a passion or a love. So there's a caring, loving, helping, supporting relationship that existed at one point between the 2 of you. And that is the relationship that I'm going to suggest that you go looking for within that family that you have cut off. And that is your family. The rest of it, the fools that can't get on board and can't accept you for who you are, that's their work. That's their baggage. That's their task. Their job is to pull their own ass, their own head out of their arse and learn who they are as a human being, and to realize that the person that they're dealing with is just as real and just as valid as they are, whether or not they're equal. And if the other person looking at you can't look back at you and go, you're valid, I appreciate you, I want to work with you, then you've got no forward movement. But there is somebody looking for you just as much as you want to look for them. And my moon card is go look for them. And the fact that the moon card happens to be a Pisces, I'd look for a Pisces. Anybody?
No, that's fine.
You like? Right? Trina, does that help, honey? You do not need their approval and acceptance. You are better than that. No, you need people who love you for who you are, Trina. But there is that energy is absolutely there for you. Go look for it. All right. Oh, waste this, my darling.
Oh, Josh.
Oh,
I had another jumper, the 2 of Pentacles. So focus on your priorities.
the which card?
2 of Pentacles.
2 of Pentacles, right? Focus on your priorities, honey. If they don't fit into what you want, and if they can't be civil and comfortable and embracing of you, or at least be civil, then you don't want them anywhere near you. Treat them like Facebook trolls, or Oasis, honey, you still there?
Ogres.
Treat 'em like
Ogres.
Facebook trolls.
For real. Like, I mean, we have so many people of color in my family. Somebody comes out to me, one of my family members, and she's like, oh, all lives matter. I'm like, dude, do you know that expression was created by a white supremacist group to sucker you and counter Black Lives Matter? And she's like, yeah, so I don't care, white lives matter. And I went, block. Okay, if you cannot introspect for 2 seconds, then, I'm sorry. Don't be racist in my space. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Angela Rose. Guys, I have a list for reading. Oasis, come up for air. Where are you? And right after Oasis, I got Lindsay. Are you still here? Dun, dun, dun. Guys, I got other people want readings. Come up for air. Hi, Joanna. How are you? Hey, Joanna Bean. Really busy today. Look at all everybody coming in. You guys are welcome to join tarotphenoms.com. You will be notified of when the groups are up. Here's Kavita. Kavita, you got a question for our friends? Kavita. My tongue's broken today, you guys.
Too much snow.
Canada is not, but my tongue is. What's that, Mary?
I said too much snow.
Yeah, it's still coming down, and I have to.
Oh, we're supposed to have a lot of it. Quite a few places around us are supposed to have the storm of the year.
Oh, here we go.
All I know is that I remember a long time ago when I was still a student, we had a snowfall that shut down the town for 3 full days. No buses, no anything.
How old are you?
And people. I was 21, I think.
When I was a little girl, well, we like to brag. When I was a little girl, we would walk back and forth 3 miles to go in the snow, and it was the snowbanks were so high because they didn't pick up the snow back then. They piled it up over the course of the winter.
I know.
You could toboggan on the snowbanks when I was a kid, you guys.
Yeah, we could do that too when I was living in Montreal.
All right. You guys will like this. So Kavita wants financial stability this year. She's put a time limit on it for us, you guys. We got a year. And can she do it? I'm going to ask the cards what is her best course of action to really make this. And yeah, you are right after Lindsay. Paranormal. All right. Does that sound good to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's bring the box in here. Oh, I got an ace of cups. Oh, not ace, not an ace. Oh, whoa. Oh, dude, just be it. Do it, be it, 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 do it.
Oh, Chariot.
I got a Queen of Cups, I got a King of Cups, and I got a Six of Pentacles. Do it, be it, do it, be it, do it, be it, do it, be it, do it, be it. What else can you do?
I have the Queen of Wands. What is it that really makes your heart move, your passion? What do you love to do? What makes you sing? What makes your eyes just go out? That's what you need to work for.
Kavita, that's a great question. Kavita, what is, you want to make the money here. What is the task that you do that people keep coming back to you for that makes you the most money? Focus on that. That you got right. Ace of Swords. Is that what Ace of Wands you got, Mary?
Well, that first one was the Queen of Wands, but the second one is the Ace of Swords. Get practical about what it is that you love to do. And my other card is the Two of Swords. Decide.
Choose. Go all in.
And usually the Two of Swords, she is blind. She is not using her visuals. She is using her heart. She's going from the gut.
You gotta trust your heart on this. Yeah,
that's right. And the little hidden card, the Chariot.
Put it together. I love the Chariot card. It's like,
oh, you'd like this one.
Let's see. Oh my. Oh wow. Talk about, you've got laser beams of energy skirting out of the heart of this woman, making sure you're still
and what is she hurting?
Put it together. You've got everything.
She's hurting horses.
I got a partner,
not cats.
I got a partner here, guys.
That's okay.
Who's the guy? Who's the dude? Who's the dude? Because this is obviously you. The Queen of Cups says, make it real. You are the catalyst for making it real. But who's the King of Cups, right? The do it, be it, anything. But this strikes me as a second person in this energy.
It could be the bank. Somebody giving you money or loaning.
It's the air of water. Not sure. What is, all right. It's almost like, what else? Who would? Air of water. Oh, you know what? Kung Fu. Yeah, no, it's this is you've got to go all in. I've got ladder, the decan is Libra Scorpio. It's crazy, man. You just got to steer the ship exactly where your heart wants it to go and just do the work. That's it. Just keep batting it out there and bring your heart into play, right? The more you put into it, the more you get out.
The other thing I was going to say, that little monkey, chihuahua, whatever you want up there, focus it. Focus.
Yeah.
It'll send you everywhere.
Yeah.
Focus it. Well, Josh, what do you have?
I have something interesting because I've never pulled these two cards at the same time. I have the World and the Wheel of Fortune.
The World and the Wheel of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
Changes will bring. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Changes will bring new chapters.
Yeah, but they are how do you call it? Completed chapters. The world is everything, right? Yeah. You have to change something.
Yeah. But the Queen of Cups is a catalyst, right?
That's right. And I had the Queen of Wands.
Change, right? Right. You got the Queen of Wands, so she has to be the change, right? She has to bring her heart and her soul into the work, into the letting everybody know what you do. Right. So maybe do some charity projects to, you know what would be cool? Do some charity projects so you can get some publicity, but do some good for the world. You're doing hairdressing, right? So there's this guy out in Vancouver. You know what he does? He goes down into the poorest neighborhoods in Vancouver and gives free haircuts to the homeless people. I don't know.
Well, if
I've seen TikToks on those.
Okay, the other thing that can happen is that there are fundraisers in different places, and she could be, one of the attractions of the fundraisers. It doesn't matter what, for another thing, whether it be, cancer societies, for instance, which really need help with hair, or anything else, male,
Yes.
female, it doesn't matter, however you present yourself. So there are many options. You just have to know what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Yeah. Well, the king of cups is the being, there's the part of the being it too, but suggests that because there's this yang energy coming into play, that there's a person, maybe hiring somebody to bring the emotional creation to, instead of her perhaps doing the advertising and whatnot, partner with an influencer who's going to do that. Do you guys
or even any kind of fundraising events?
It's all about the heart, though. It's all about creating the
my headspace says, how do you call it, the cancer people
cancer
would love, because there are many things afterwards too, as your hair starts to grow back, or how do you call it, you lose your hair, you need wigs, you need other things, you need to learn how to deal with the fact that you don't look like everyone else.
You're too emotional. Oh, you know what? I think that somebody in that situation may not need somebody to cry with them while they're cutting their hair. I watched a TikTok video just yesterday. Let me throw this out there. This blew me away. So the woman sitting there, and the hairdresser is beautiful. He's this Asian fella, and he's shaving her head, and she's just tears streaming down her face. I don't know why we women are so vain that we're that attached to our hair. I really don't.
Because we've been taught.
Here, right? Anyway, so I've shaved my head several times. It's not that emotional, but for her it was. And so he's shaving her head, and she's bawling her eyes out, and he leans down as he finishes her hair, and he puts his head on the top, and he gives her a hug like this. And I thought, oh, that's beautiful. And then he takes the razor and he puts it to his own head, and he starts shaving his own head. And she's just the oneness of that one action made everything for her. Or you know what I mean? Like, that's what you can give, is that emotion. Maybe that's what it is. But trust your heart to bring you to it. Kavita, you're going to find that. Lindsay, are you still here? Oh, did we get everybody? Josh, did you throw that in there?
Yep, I did.
Yep. Not Amy. Lindsay, are you still here waiting for us? Hey, we might actually get to be able to open this list back up. I've only got 4 names left on the list, you guys. Oh, you're welcome, Kavita. Good luck. And if you don't, guys, I got my full list. I got a Canva account. Get one. It's the coolest thing for creating social media and little advertising clips for emails and stuff. And it's super useful. I got a paid one, but you can get a free one. That's also very useful.
I have a free one.
There you go. Hey, Belinda. Hi, Carol. All right, Lindsay, where are you? Are you still here, honey? The 4 names I have left on the list, you guys, are Lindsay, Fearless Paranormal, Destiny, and then Nora. Hopefully you're hanging out waiting. We're here until 4 o'clock, which is an hour from now. Hi, Angel Wings.
Tina, we see you below your mouth.
Hello. How rude.
That's right.
Yeah. How rude. Stop talking to my boobs. Good God. Stop that. Better?
Yes, much better. I thought that was an interesting, how do you call it?
Okay. I know a few men like that, you know. We have male cameraman. Very yang camera there. I have a list, Angel Wings, so you're gonna have to stick around, and we'll get you on the list if we open it. We'll try and get you on the list if we get it back open. So hang in there, all right? Lindsay seems to have been gone, you guys, which is a shame because I don't think I took her whole name. Fearless Paranormal. You had a question for us. Most bizarre. So I have somebody by the name of Tarot Destroyer, Royer, your Tarot Destroyer, your Tarot Royer, your. I don't know what this is, but I'm a little oddly confused by it. So there you go. All right. Fearless Paranormal finds that he, they are very empathetic and want to get more answers on that. Oh, they're looking for a spiritual shove, you guys. What fun.
I'm not sure I understood.
Okay.
English being my third language.
They are, well, Sally Venus, so I'm going to assume that they are a she.
It doesn't matter the pronoun.
Yeah, let me know if you prefer a different pronoun, but she is experiencing empathy.
Okay.
To overwhelm, I would assume that's the meaning.
Okay, being an empath.
Would like to know more about, I guess, how to deal with it, embracing it, or eliminating it, because obviously it's
getting in the way. Quickly.
More information about it. Well, we don't need the cards to tell you more about it.
Yeah, exactly.
We all have these underlying things called emotions that we feel, and those, in my opinion, are our emotional guideposts that are supposed to show us internally how we are going to feel comfortable living our lives. And everybody has those little energetic energies running inside of their bodies. And what happens is that they have a habit of extending beyond our bodies, whether we realize that or not. And I can show you that by doing Qigong. But what's going to happen is that you have all of this emotion, and in spite of you thinking you're keeping it held and inside of you, you are projecting this energy of that emotion out to the world around you. And everybody does that. And so these energies and these emotions click and run into each other. So from an empathetic standpoint, if you are one of those physical people that can really, really feel everybody's energies, you got to find a way to put up a wall that's going to allow you to physically choose which of those energies that you want to allow into your personal space. And the only way to do that is to get into alignment, and then you are ahead of all of the energies, and you can pick and choose not only which ones of your own you want to feel, but which ones of everybody else that you want to feel. And that's how Josh, what do you got?
I was just going to say that's why I veil, because I'm a hypersensitive empath myself.
Okay. One of the things, okay, another way of thinking outside of those is that we are energetic beings, whether we like it or not. The heart produces more energy than the brain, which we have not been taught to think about. And
that's true.
One of the things that we have to understand is that the heart sends out energies. This is what you're feeling when you feel someone else's energies. Understanding that, you understand that if it's energies, you can shield yourself. Yeah. Easily to shield. This is why we use crystals. Whether you agree with it or not, I would suggest look into how crystals are used. Crystals will attract energy and they will absorb energy. So if you are that way inclined, you can use the energy of the crystals. Any black crystal will tend to absorb energy. Keep that in your pocket.
Ooh.
This is an easy way to think about it without getting anything else. You will notice that a lot of people wear black. That absorbs things. And that's another problem. So if you want to send out or reflect energy, use lighter colors. Light colors will reflect more. Basic, use a mirror. Put it on your forehead and send it out.
Or you could do, right? Like I like to do things like that, but you could put the mirror, like, where is it, right?
Yeah.
You put the mirror
but
on your
instead of having a physical mirror,
right?
Put yourself behind the mirror.
Yeah.
Visualize
Do it spiritually. Does that help, Sally?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Destiny, honey, are you still here? We're down to 2, you guys, after Destiny.
Oh, good.
Destiny, got a question for us. Now, Destiny practices law of attraction, you guys. Oh, there you go. What's your daughter's name? Destiny wants us to pull for her daughter. Hang on. And I need to know how old your daughter is, Destiny. Some readers will have issues with age. Oh, I do not. Personally, I just happen to know that the possibilities and opportunities for children are so explosively huge that the world is open to them.
They have no filters. We put the filters on them.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Alana, I believe that's her pronunciation of her name, and she is 12. You guys, anybody had an issue with reading for a 12-year-old girl?
No, but I wish she was the one asking the question.
Well,
that's what I have issue with.
Yeah,
that's
does
right.
Alana have a question, Destiny? Well, she's typing for her. She have a question?
Okay. The reason being is that if we're filtering it through the mother, we're not getting the child.
We're not getting the child's energy.
Oh,
okay.
I don't need. Oh, no. I can read. I'm sitting here holding.
Yeah, but you're a medium. We are not.
Like Josh is. Josh, go
I
through.
am, but
you don't even need to. You can pick.
No,
that
you're an
up.
empath, which is a slight different thing. Okay. Empaths will pull in energies. Mediums will do more than just that. They actually channel.
No, I'm both. I've channeled my ex's deceased relative, so I'm both. I don't know how I'm both, but I'm definitely both.
That's okay.
It's because it's not that you're both. It's because you're all. That's
yeah.
You can't sit there and have quantum singularities and then pretend that the rest of quantum physics doesn't work, that it's not real, right? I get these wackadoos coming in here going, oh yeah, woo woo, with your credit card, with your credit cards, with your tarot.
Oh, you got a whole bunch falling down.
Half my deck fell.
The math has got to work, you guys. Look at this, right?
Yeah.
Half my deck fell on the floor.
Do either guys, I got a question in the I got a question in the chat. Do either of you guys do fertility questions? I will not.
No.
Mary, neither. No, sorry, you're in the wrong room for a fertility question, Ellie.
For fertility and things like that, there's a bond between the future child and the soul that will enter that physical body. Okay. And we have no way to find out.
Yeah,
that's right.
Kind of like
so can't do that. I mean, technically, we're all fertile. Technically,
yeah.
Whether we actually do that or not is a whole other issue.
Yeah. What we can tell you though, we could, a tarot reader could tell you how to improve your mental mind state, assuming that all the physical stuff is in place and capable on both sides of the connecting and getting together. We could help you work through the psychological issues surrounding trying to have a baby or carrying a baby or dealing with the new baby that's coming into your existence. But honestly, there are 90. The reason that I don't do fertility questions is because when I got pregnant with my first daughter, I say like I have more than one daughter. I have 2 children. My firstborn was a girl. And when I got pregnant and I went and I said to the doctor, I said, oh, I need a doctor's thing to see a pregnancy test. And he said, well, how did the pregnancy test that you got at pharmacy do? And I said, well, it tested positive. He says, you're pregnant. And I said, well, how do you know? Don't they like test positive, false positives? And he said, no. He says, if it tests positive, it's because you have the hormone. If it's a false on a pregnancy test, it's a negative. So, get the plumbing checked, get all of that, and then get into the right mindset. Be really, really prepared and open to having the space of a child in your life and being open to how the universe is going to present that child to you. And there it will come for you. Right? Is that kind of energy?
Might not come tomorrow. It can come in 20 years.
Yeah,
exactly.
So that's why everybody's going to have a different reason for not doing fertility, but fertilities are, and then you get the 98 gender thing. I don't do gender predictions either for that. For Alana, who's sitting here waiting to hear these words for her darling, you are a fire of the earth. Your physical, you need to get grounded and one with whatever it is that you have in your mind that you wish to be and wish to become in the world. And know that in being comfortable with what you have to do to become that person that you wish to be, you have to be true to yourself and comfortable with yourself and nobody else. And her mother's going to smack me when I say this, but my dear Alana, you are the center of the universe, and your heart and your soul has to be honored in all cases, including when you disagree with your mother. And when you do disagree with your mother, your option at that point is to present your arguments to her with love and respect and honor for not only your own soul and your heart's desires, but for her as well. And that is when you're going to find the peace and the comfort of everything really working the way that you want it, in spite of it not being what you want it to be. Does that help, honey? All right. If you two want to give anything for Alana, please jump in right away. And if
Josh, you want to go?
Yeah, I can. So I have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and if you notice on the card, there's a bunch of hands reaching out. So I see you feel like there's a lack of stability. Just reach out. Ask for help.
Ask for help. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Remember where your heart is. Home is where your heart is. Use your heart to bring you help. And listen, if the person that you go to for help first isn't helpful, keep asking for help until you get help, right? Yep. Don't, that's the solidity of self that I was talking about in my cards, is to not be afraid just because one person said no. If you really, really want and need something, and you can justify it, that this is part of your heart and your soul, and this really means, get them on board, but do it wisely. And you can use the brain. I like to tell everybody, put your head away, but in this particular case, use your brain to figure out what the words are that are going to get whoever's not working with you on board to work with you, so that your soul is honored and you get what it is that you want and you need without compromising the justice of the fact that you're still only 12, right?
Okay.
So asking for help and knowing when you need it.
I want to reinforce what Tina said, because there are 11 hands there. So there are many opportunities and many people that are willing to help you. So like Tina said, if the first one doesn't, try the second, try the third, try the fourth. Yeah. You have an abundance of opportunities in terms of getting help if you just ask.
Yeah. And
it's
also
interesting. I was going to say.
Go ahead, Mary.
Okay. Because you were talking about talking and asking. Two of my cards are the King of Swords, which in this deck is the Muse of Voices. Yeah. And the other one is the Knight of Voices, which is again the Knight of Swords, which means go for it. But my very first card is the Hierophant. And in this deck, she thinks she's alone.
Yeah.
On her pinnacle. But if you look at the bottom, there is
the black shadowy figure.
That's right. And there's lots of little lights.
Yeah.
That shadowy figure is going to the lights and is circled by an aura, if you want, or a mandala or any of those other things. So you're not really alone. You have to open up.
Exactly.
Alana, you just feel alone.
What is it? What is this? What is this that we are seeing that you want to do, that you want to, where do you want to go? I'm getting a going because it's the fire of earth, right? Yeah. What is it that you want to go become, that you would like, and it feels unfair that you can't have that, but you really, really, really want it.
Is it I got the Three of Pentacles. Is it a collaboration of some sort? Like a group of people?
I'm not sure. Well, maybe
that's also the energy I'm feeling, is that they want to do something, but not everyone's on board with doing it.
She's worried about her finals. Honey, you're 12. There is no permanent record, okay? You listen, if you have this fear of finals, trust, first of all, trust that you know this work upside down and sideways because you're smart like that. And two, allow yourself to relax into it and go all in. You know this stuff, right? If you are nervous about it, go over what you're afraid is incomplete or not solid. But yeah,
there are people that can help you, be they tutors or anything else, to look at it.
All those.
If you're 12 and doing finals, it depends on what jurisdiction you are. Yes, it does matter because they look at your for high school. Doesn't matter where you go to high school.
Grade 6, really? That's
grade
crazy.
6, grade 5, my dear. Now,
Are you kidding? That's insane.
What?
grade 5.
Majority of human beings,
But this is
can't read
Quebec.
past a grade 6 level, but they're going to go back to grade 5 for university slots. Open up university.
No.
What?
You have to go to the right high school. You have to get the right thing so you can get your high school leaving. This is Quebec.
Right. Okay.
Which is why I'm saying it depends on the jurisdiction.
All right.
How close are you to the end of elementary school? If you are in middle school and that concept exists in your world, grade 6 doesn't really matter. But if you are finishing elementary school at grade 6, it becomes a hassle later on.
Maybe.
Because they start looking at grade 5.
Yeah, I don't
so
feel
it's almost too late.
Yeah, except she's in middle school already.
Okay, so middle school has nothing to do with, that's nothing.
Okay, Alana is a Knight of Pentacles.
Or a Knight of Swords.
She doesn't need to be either anything less. She creates the grades that she gets, right? And she gets.
That's right. So she's
getting
fine.
Good grades, Destiny. Like, is what we're getting here a second guessing of her on her part, and all she really needs to do is just go all in and focus on what it is that she wants?
Yep, my secret card was a Chariot.
There you go. Right. Hey, you guys, welcome to my TikTok
nightmare.
She's a great student. Yeah, so she's got to stop guessing herself and get comfortable.
That sounds like a Virgo or a Taurus, right?
Is she a Virgo or a Taurus? I've got the Leo Virgo decan. So
yeah.
Right. What's her birthday? Either way, she's got Xiao Guo is the I Ching card, right? And this is really powerful. She's afraid to fail. Well, stop it. Oh, she's a Capricorn. Capricorns don't fail.
Capricorns never fail, but
Capricorns
Capricorns are
fail.
super.
If she doesn't know this, she doesn't
Yeah.
know this. I'm a Capricorn, dude. We Capricorns do not fail. Failure is not an option. I will succeed just to spite the idiots in the world. Okay. Failure's not an option. Her birthday's January 1st, 2011. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God. She's a 6, right? Whatever she puts out, this girl, oh my God, Destiny, she's a force. Whatever she puts out is going to come back in spades. Tell her to stop questioning it herself.
January 1st, my brother's birthday.
There you go. And become one with the world. How close were you to missing that New Year's Eve baby package of mega money and gifts and toys and everything else that they do every year, right? Holy crowly, January. Well, it'd be funny if she got it, eh? All right. Hey, Sabrina, you can save your energies. Type in the name into the list because the chat's closed at the minute. I will be opening the list up momentarily, but not yet. So hang in there.
Okay. So
All
what's
good luck, Alana? Quit doubting yourself, silly. Get into alignment and be all that you can be in spite of. Here, I'll give you some information that every Capricorn should be given at birth. It is none of your business what everybody else
thinks
of you.
Bingo.
Do not allow yourself to think less of you or say something to yourself that you wouldn't allow somebody else to say to you. And that is how you are going to succeed. 11:26 p.m. She was born too late. How unfortunate. All right. Well, there you go. Still hell of a number sequence to be born into.
Yes.
All right. Wow. Great. All right. Nora, honey, are you still here? You're my last one on my list. When we finish with Nora, we will, oh, we still have time left. Good. We'll have time.
Well, let's get through Nora.
Where are you, Nora? I should write down where everybody's coming in from, but what it means to be a 6. Okay, so 6 in numerology is perfectly balanced energy that comes with the knowledge of ability. Okay, and so what that card is representing for her in that space is that she is the type of person that when she sets her mind to something and she wants to go after it, every piece of energy that she puts into it is going to come back to her. So
the other thing to think about is how the 6 was built. Was it a 3 plus 3? Was it a 1 plus 5? Was it a 2 plus 4?
Well, in the child,
no,
it was a
but that's what I'm saying. The number 6 comes from when you add the numbers.
Yeah.
Is it a straight 6 or is it a 2 plus or a 1 plus or a 3 plus?
Yeah,
because that adds the flavor of the 6. If it's a 2 plus 4, you've got the stability of the 4 plus the decision making of the 2. And that's
the key, right? The 2 in all with next to all those ones. She is a star. Those ones tell me that she can absolutely be whatever she chooses to be, and the deuce tells me that all she has to do is
decide.
Yeah.
Put your mind to it.
Yeah.
And the 6 is a nice. The 6 is a nice victory. It gets to where you're going.
Oh, she already rules the universe, Destiny. She just has to get into alignment. Hey, Stink. Good to see you, Lisa. She wants to know if she's getting married soon, but she's not on our list, so hang in there. Nora, did you have a question for us, honey? You gotta rule to learn. Yeah, with those cards, honey. Destiny, you're in big trouble. She already rules the universe.
Leo's rule.
Let's see. Nora. See if she can get a question for you guys, and I'll kick it off while we're waiting for her to type. What? Tell me, Stink. She says, guess what? I don't know. What? I got a 6 of Cups, followed by Knight of Cups, followed by the Moon.
I got the Moon too.
Yeah, see, the Moon is about seeing what you don't see in the darkness. She rules she rules her universe too. Destiny, holy cow, great cards. Thank you for sharing us with her, or her with us. How's that work? You got to look around. Take you're not seeing something. You have so much desire into this, Nora. Who's this Knight of Cups? You got a beau who spends a little too much time focusing on something other than what he ought to be focusing on. Last year, your third eye saw a male golden warrior. You sure? Okay, you're looking for a relationship. Is that what I am saying? Nora tells me that she is a second wave Andromedan. That last year in her third eye, she saw a male golden warrior. Can I see this soul? I get a Knight of Cups. I can see the soul that you have created for yourself to see, which is interesting. Is this the person that the universe is going to present to you? Is that the question? How old are you? You guys see this this golden warrior?
What I'm seeing is, and I work in that world as well.
I know.
Okay, but I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing an empress with the world all around her. Okay, especially that the card that I have is literally the world.
Yep.
Okay. But this empress has to make a decision. And it's the 2 of Swords decision. And the other side of the middle card is the Queen of Swords.
Oh,
There's a lot of darkness involved here. If I'm
yep.
looking at colors, the middle card is the 9 of emotions, which could mean that you are the moon card that you guys pulled. The
Yep.
moon is not just a reflection of what things are there, but also what are the shadows that the moon is
Yes.
hiding. And
It's
what I'm
just-
seeing
you
is the
nailed it.
shadows.
Yeah, you're seeing the shadows, and I didn't get it until Nora says she's 56, and she says, I can't remember my memories of who I used to be. Right, so this is
In the past times or today in
no, I think
this
this is
incarnation.
now. Yeah, I think
If it's incarnation, if it's this incarnation,
good
then
question.
there's something not happening.
Okay, Nora, the memories, are these the memories of previous lives or memories of this life is the question.
Yes, it's very important.
Need to focus that because my lines don't care whether you're dead or alive or reincarnated because life is life.
But
It's
there
actually
is
not a
the
concept.
memory
Okay, doesn't
aspect
exist.
of the avatar that you are now. Where is the whole? Is the
Yeah.
whole in this avatar or in the connection to previous avatars?
Previous life. She's
Previous lives. I'm
yeah.
sorry, not everybody gets them right away.
Yep, you got to keep looking in the shade.
You have to understand.
Mary
Yeah.
says, look in the shadows. You've got to do that. Says to me, screams to me, do shadow work. I've got this Knight of Cups in the middle, and seeing as how we're talking about ourselves, and you're seeing this Knight is telling you not to get drunk on the idea of doing this. You have
That's
to
right.
do this with a practice that is sane and grounded and not to excess, right? This is the fire of water. You cannot force a connection to spirit. You have to allow it. You have to relax into it and become it. Same thing I would expect. I don't do previous lives. I do one life and it's all the same life. So, but these other guys,
I would also interject, find yourself a mentor quick.
Yes,
You
somebody.
cannot do this on your own, no matter what you think.
I've got a couple of friends on Twitter who are doing previous life. You got to do more shadow work. You're not even, I did my shadow work. She says, honey, shadow work doesn't,
Nope.
It's
It
not
never-
done.
No,
This is something you do all day, every day while you're alive so that you don't live in the shadows. You have to erase all the donut, not just, it's not a one and done. This is constant.
this is the fallacy of a
keep-
lot of people working in this kind of thing.
Yeah,
You get one little idea and you think you've got it all. There was
Yeah.
a beautiful, as an aside, there was a
Yeah.
beautiful little, how do you call it, cartoon in today's comics,
Yeah.
where the girl, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, watched one yoga video and
When-
now is going to be the yoga teacher.
Yeah.
God,
You can't do
yes.
that.
Yes, well, I
Yes.
can because I have a goddess complex, but I special like that, right? This is a fire water, right? Followed by the sun in Scorpio. This is you have to take all of your emotion, you have to really
The 9 of
really become
emotions.
one with, you got the 9 of emotions. This is your wish card, right? You cannot force it. You've got to become one with it and work it and work it and work it and work it and play it and keep. It's a practice. It's not a one and done. Shadow work is a practice. And I don't know why they call it shadow work, because it is literally becoming one with your yin and your yang as a single emotion.
It comes from Carl Jung's idea of shadow work.
Oh,
That's
does
where
it?
it comes
There you
from.
go.
Yes.
There you go.
yes.
Carl Jung is your friend, Nora. Way more shadow
Shadow
work.
self.
Good luck.
Yep.
Righty. What time we got here, you guys? We got
3:32.
All righty. So we got a half an hour left. That gives me, we could take 2 names, eh? Don't you think?
At least.
All right. Okay.
Let's start with 2.
All right. All right. First,
But-
people who type into whichever chat we got, what kind of cards I am reading are going to be the first
Okay.
2 names on my list. So what kind of cards am I reading, you guys?
Tina.
Yeah.
Tina, this
What's
is
that?
my Queen of Voices or my Queen of Swords. Look how dark it is.
Hold on. What kind of cards am I reading, you guys? You're doing a star seed course. Oh, well, good luck with that. Tarot
Yeah,
cards.
good luck with
Angel
that.
Wing got herself a reading. Let's see who else. And Stu, what kind of cards, you guys? Da, 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 da. What kind of cards, you guys? People don't follow instructions real well. Tarot cards, Taya, Foran, Bergen. Thank you guys for participating. We'll open it up after we read for these
We've
guys.
got oracle cards called tarot.
Yeah. Yeah. So Taya, my grandson's name is similar to your name. Foran Bergen. There you go. Okay. So Angel Wings, you got a question for my guys? We're going to do these 2 readings, you guys, and then we'll open it back up if we still have time. I'm out of here right at 4 o'clock because I have another reading appointment today. Woo.
Good luck.
Exciting. Yes. Yeah. Well, you know.
Or as they used to say, break a leg.
Break a leg. Oh, Jesus. Angel Wings. Looks what jumping out of my deck here is a 10 of Cups. Holy crap. So Angel Wings is named for Fernanda, by the way. And she wants to know if she and Michael have a future together. I got freaking 10 of Cups. Tay and Michael sitting in
In a tree.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Oh my God. Oh my God. I got it. Well, this is what she wants. Okay. Right. And so
yeah.
is this going to happen? 9 of Wands. What? Okay. So I got one question for you. Do you think it's not going to work, or do you think that it is going to work? Which way are you leaning, Fernanda? Let me get the answer for this question. See which way she's leaning, and then I'll tell you guys what the cards were, and you'll see why I asked this card.
Okay, Josh, what are you saying?
It's gouged. It's what?
I have the Wheel of Fortune, which says it's favorable, but I also have the 7 of Swords, which says there might be a certain strategy you need to employ to get what you want.
Get rid of the pointy headed. It's going to
or else maybe too much head.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't sound right, but anyway.
Too much thinking. Overthinking.
Too much thinking. Get out of your head. Okay, so she's thinking it's going to work. She's hoping that it's going to work. So I've got the hope card coming up here. Here's the thing, though. Okay, so what I want you to do, Fernanda, is to rethink how you're thinking about it. So right now you're thinking, ooh, this is going to work. This is going to be a great relationship because it started off really nice. I want you to stop that. I want you to get right into right here, right now. And when you 2 were together, I want you to change how you're thinking and feeling about this.
Yeah,
hey,
because
Saul.
I've got the ace.
Hang on, let me finish. Let me finish before you throw that in there, Mary, because this is sort of key. So the 9 of Wands screams of you feeling the great energy of this. But if you take it and you run too far, you push it or you try to force it or whatever, you could break it. I don't know what the Tower is. You're thinking it's going to work. It's going to go great. And you're hoping that it is. Well, you've got to take your focus off of what is going to happen, get your focus right into the here and now, and enjoy it right here, right now, and not what might happen and what come later. Because my cards suggest that you haven't got enough information yet to decide that you're all in 100% yet. So go with the flow, hang in there, keep a hold back, have a good time, you're a big girl, you know how this works, if you're gonna play big girl games, wrap it. They have big girl wraps that you don't need boys to worry about, but if it's going to work, it's going to work. But you can't push this, you can't force it. There's not enough information and you have to relax it. And this Tower card suggests to me that there is information that you don't have yet that you need in order to decide really, really whether or not to go all in on this relationship. And I would sit and wait until you find out about this, because there's something you don't know and I don't know what it is, but it's going to completely change your mind about something in here and put you in this wishing, hoping place. So but what do you got, Mary? You're showing me the Moon card.
Nope.
No.
8 of emotions. There's a big hole.
8 of Cups.
It's a builder card. That's
but you see, there's a hole.
Yep.
A black hole that you don't know.
Yeah,
and the 8 of Cups, he's either walking towards or away from, right?
Yeah.
So there's a black hole. Basically everything you've said.
Yeah.
The middle card I have is the Page of Swords, or the Page of Voices. You're learning something, but there's a hell of a lot of static.
Yep.
And if you get through all that, You get the Queen of Materials.
Ooh,
You can do it.
I like it. Do you want
But you need, no, Materials is Pentacles.
Yes, I know, but does she want it?
That's the point.
She's going to have it, but right, this is what the Tower is telling me.
It's
yeah, you can have
also,
it. This is
no,
coming, but do you want it?
do you want it? And you'll get what you want. Not necessarily, once you figure out what that hole is.
She's getting it. She's getting the message here. You go.
Okay. Yeah.
Josh, did you have anything to throw at her?
I got another jumper. I got the Ten of Swords.
Oh.
And I also
Acupuncture.
I also saw them in my third eye paddling in a paddle boat with no destination. No destination. They were just paddling.
Yeah, it's booty call.
Yeah.
Paddling,
Yeah.
going in circles, trapped in an eddy. Do you feel that? It's a trap. It's an ego trap.
Oh. I do see that now.
Right? Enjoy the booty call, honey. But I got a feeling something is going to come out of this guy that's going to put you off so soundly. You're going to go, oh, that was fun. Careful what you wish for is sort of a message that I'm getting.
Yeah.
Is
The
that-
Queen
is that
of
kind of what-
Materials
Yeah.
tells you,
Booty
take care
call.
of yourself.
Yeah, booty call. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself.
And
See
the
it says,
10
you guys are great. Well, thank you. All
Thank you.
right.
I
Samantha.
wanted to add
Yep.
with the Ten of Swords, could that be hinting at don't get too emotionally attached? Or
Yes.
you'll get stabbed, quote unquote.
That's what. Yeah, no, this is short-lived. She's going to have a good time with him for
Okay.
a while, but
Okay.
he is going to say or do something that's going to so put her off that she's going to realize that he's really not a keeper. But she can
Okay.
enjoy him while he's fun. He's nice. I got no problems with the guy for a short period of time, but he is definitely not a keeper unless and until
You can prove it.
something
Ride the
changes,
wave,
right?
ride the wave,
she hasn't
but
got
get
that
off.
proof yet.
Ride the wave and get off before you drown.
Well, not necessarily ride the proof until you get the confirmation, right? Enjoy it while you're doing it, but don't get caught
Surfing.
up. What might happen?
You know,
Surfing.
when you get on a surfboard,
Right. Yeah, you got to
Mhm.
surf the wave you're on, not the one that's coming. Or
That's
the
right.
one that you just got knocked off of, right? This is
Yeah.
the Buddhist way. Walk the path that you're on. Right? Enjoy it while you got it. And if
if it works, it works. If
better,
it doesn't work,
right,
Oof.
then no huge loss, right? It
Yeah.
puts her back in the position of knowing who it is, what it is that she wants in her future as a partner, but it gives her better clarity of what that partner is going to look like when she's telling
Gets it.
the universe
Yeah.
energetically, this is what I want in my space, right? There you go, guys. All righty. Foreign Bergen is next.
you got the Three of Swords hanging there. Is
Oh,
that
you
it?
see that? Yep.
Yeah, yes, I see
Who is
that.
that?
Another
Is that
jumper. That's
This
for
is
them.
Thea?
But yep, that was another
Okay.
jumper, Three of
Ooh,
Swords. So
three
don't
is-
get emotionally attached.
No, too
That-
many swords.
She was already emotionally attached. This
Oh.
is
Yeah, but that's why the Eight of Cups came up.
you got an Eight of
Choose
Cups
a-
for Thea. Are we
That's
reading
right.
for Thea now, you guys?
No,
Wait,
this was
yeah.
the previous reading.
Okay,
Let's
This
start
was the
with
previous
Thea.
reading.
Oh, okay, you guys. All right. Don't confuse me now. All right.
No, no.
Well, that's
Okay.
fun. Let's do that again, John.
No, don't do that. This is hard enough. All right,
I'll
Thea.
read for 3 people at once.
Yeah. I tried to do that when I first started doing these TikTok lives. I tried doing that. It
How the
doesn't-
hell do you even compartmentalize that? I
Two different,
couldn't.
well, I'm autistic, so I can do that, but the difficulty
Okay.
was that the cards start melding together and it's like, oh no, I
No.
need, and it's just reciting it. It's just you jump back and forth.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
too many
Mhm.
ifs, ands, and buts, and too
Mhm.
many details that get caught.
oh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. God, I love this job, you guys. Okay, so Thea
Got a jumper.
is going to get the response to her question, which is the answer is if you think that he's going to be unfaithful for you, he might as well be. So stop thinking like that, 1. And 2, she wants to know if he's going to be unfaithful during his trip to Mexico. So let's have a look. So first of all, I will tell you when a lot of people, this is what a lot of people in tarot readings would call a third party reading. And a lot of people will say to you, oh, I don't do third party readings. I do.
It's a
I personally don't care. If he's not in the room, I personally don't care. If I'm not rent to read his energy, I won't get his
It
energy.
just won't come through. Exactly.
That's right. I'll get a
Yeah.
mind your own damn business. Ooh, he's a hot little hunk, isn't he? How old is he, Thea? How do you stop your negative thoughts? You get into alignment and you focus on whatever it is that you're doing here and now and not him. Why is he even in your life? You're 38 years old. Why are you and what you were doing right here and right now not the be all and end all of your existence? Right?
My question is, if you're actually thinking about it, what is causing you to think?
Yeah, why
that
are you
way?
thinking these negative thoughts? That's a good question too. What does he do, say, or what makes you think like this? Is this
Was it a previous experience of someone else
Mhm.
that you're now shadow throwing
Ooh,
at him?
somebody hurt her badly.
That's what I
Ooh,
mean.
big bags, big bags. Oh, because you've been together for 12 years, kind of not the last few. Well, here, the good news is I don't have him cheating on you. But I do have you having to make a decision here, sweetheart. And so the 53, the King of Pentacles here in the middle of my cards screams of a man who is what he is and is as he is, and he has no intention of changing anything about himself. And immediately followed by that is the Emperor card, right? And we create our own space and we create our own boundaries. And so in you focusing this Six of Cups, which is the first card, which is what you put out there is what you get back. If you ask the world to give you a partner that's going to cheat on you, because that's all you can think about, the universe will oblige. Okay, so you got to get out of your head. If he is cheating on you historically, and you're afraid that that's what he's going off to do yet again, then you're probably right. And do you want to live with this situation like that? Because if you think he's going to cheat on you and you know it's because he has been cheating on you, then why are you still with him, right? There are boundaries involved in your existence that have nothing to do with him. And you have to create your own boundaries to protect yourself from what went before and what might come after by being focused right here, right now. Thea, you are the center of your universe, not him, not who he might be stooping while he's down in Mexico or who he's stooping while he's in your space. What you need to decide for yourself right off the bat is the security and the power of your own personal existence. Become your grounding, and make a decision. What do you want? And if you do not want to feel like your partner is regularly cheating on you, you either have to change how you're thinking. If you believe he's cheating on you and he isn't, then you have to change how you're thinking. And if you believe that he's cheating on you and he is, then and you don't want him to, then you got to change your circumstances. But either way, this is an internal change that you have to decide to make. Okay. And at that point, when you make this decision, then it won't matter if he's cheating on you or not, because you have everything that you need. This is pure power, personal. This is Tzadi, which in the alphabet, which is the basis for the tarot by Crowley. This is the star. This is the hope. This is the future. And you got to choose what it will be for you in spite of him. Does that make sense?
Okay.
What do you guys got for her? I'm going to fill my coffee cup. Well, these guys read a little bit. And
all right, I'll do that because Josh is otherwise occupied at the moment.
all right.
All right, my first card is the Two of Materials, or the Two of Pentacles. Decide what you want in your life. Exactly what Tina has been saying. I have the middle card as the Three of Water, the Three of Emotions. Once you decide, enjoy what it is that you've decided. You will celebrate as long as your decision comes from a place of your heart. Because the last card is the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Emotions. The hidden card is the Muse of Voices, or the King of Swords. It's got to be the mind,
Yes.
and the heart, because I've got a lot of heart stuff
Yeah.
that will
So-
decide the material.
That's beautiful cards, Mary. Oh my God. Wait until you hear this. So it just nails it, right?
Yeah.
I want him to choose me.
You cannot decide on what someone else will do.
Right.
You are the decision maker of your life.
Yeah.
Once you put your hope on someone else, you have given them power over you.
Yeah. You have to take your power.
And you
This is my card.
cannot give them that power.
Yeah, you got to take your power back, sweetheart.
Okay.
Right? Comfortable
It doesn't
with that.
matter.
How is that?
It's
Oh, what's that expression? If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's
back to,
If
that's
it
right.
doesn't, it never
That's right.
was. Do you feel the
Okay.
truth of that, Thea?
Josh, what did you
Did he
have?
come back?
So I did have some jumpers. I'm struggling to interpret them though. This is just a weird energy for me.
Where'd you
I have
get?
the Ace of Swords reversed, the Tower, and the Five of Swords.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So she's
Mind,
creating-
headspace.
Yeah. She's
Headspace.
creating the chaos.
That's
So
right.
this is not situational. This is emotional.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Right?
that's where I was
Keep it.
confused.
Watch it. Look at
Yeah.
the cards again. You got the Ace of Swords.
Ace
Of
reversed,
Swords.
What was the other sword?
The
thing?
Ace reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, the Tower, and the Five of Swords.
Right.
Okay. Look at the
so-
tower. The tower does what?
It-
Where's
it
Don't
cl-
know,
where's the
although we're gonna look
problem?
it up shortly.
The
Okay.
Tower, the problem's at the top, at the base,
Headspace.
Headspace. Right?
and that's what my
that?
Tower looks
So
like.
watch
Yeah,
this.
it doesn't
Between
matter.
the-
It's still the head.
Right, but watch the
Yeah.
Ace and the Five. See what you're not seeing between the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords is the missing Four of Swords. She needs to heal the pain that she's creating in order to see the reality of the situation. So we're not
That's right.
reading for him at all. Neither
No,
one
of course
us is
not.
picking up on him. I'm not getting him. I'm getting what she wants from him, but I'm
That's
not
right.
getting him.
That's
I
right.
guarantee you. Right? Good luck
Yep.
with that, Thea, but you really got to get into yourself and decide, do you want him whether or not he cheats on you? And if the answer is yes, then stop caring whether he cheats on you. And if the answer is no, then you know what the decision is. You ready?
It's always
Good
within
luck.
the power of
All right.
you to do what
Okay.
you need to
I
do.
who all we got left in the chat here? I'm gonna do who've we got? Holly's been hanging out. Holly, are you still in the chat there? She's been here since the beginning. I don't know if she's still with us, you guys. All right, and I don't know who all's left over there. I'm gonna pull out one reading, you guys. If so, no, I don't think she's still here. Oh, unfortunate. Thank you. Answer is no, guys. Good luck to you, Thea. Let us know how it all works out for you. But trust in yourself, honey. Okay. All right. We're gonna, Saul, you got a question for my guys here? We're gonna read for Saul. We don't have much time left and might as well pull a friend out of here. What do you got for us, Saul? Got a question for my friends.
That's jump.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thea says, you guys.
A
Very
pleasure.
happy. All right. Soul is also looking for her love life. Ooh, how about that? Ooh, you don't need a life, sweetheart. Okay, so I got a Five of Pentacles, followed by an Eight of Pentacles, followed by a Five of Swords. So your
Two fives.
yeah,
I got
two
the Five
fives.
of Swords,
as long
too.
as you are inconcise and unclear about what exactly it is that you are able to tell the universe that you want and you need, you are going to continue to get exactly what you want. So take your focus off of the chaos and the loves and the bows and what you want to think and what you want to feel, and put your focus on what is going on that's good for you, that's loving and powerful, and take your focus off of the negative, horrible stuff that went before with previous bows, and just focus on how you're going to feel when you are finally in that relationship. And then that relationship might have space to move into, but you got to create the space. This is a building card. You got to create the space for the partner to come into because right now you're sending conflicting messages to the universe. Stop it. What you got there, Mary?
Okay, I've got the Ace of Wands, or the Ace of Inspiration. What inspires you? What kind of person? How do you want to feel with that person? How do you want to be? What do you want to create? And I don't mean just a family. Okay, I mean create a togetherness with that person. The middle card is very interesting because you know exactly what you want. The High Priestess. You've got to go within yourself to see what it is that will make it. And don't tell me it's fulfillment of your other half. That's not what you have somebody for. Yes. Together you make something. You don't rely on that person to make you whole, because you are whole. Yeah. And you have the Knight of Emotions, the Knight of Cups. Just be aware that there are people out there that don't know anything more than you do.
That's right. The cool thing about these two cards sitting in opposition to each other on either side of where you're going and what you're trying to be, Saul, is that you are creating this chaos for yourself. The chaos of thought and the chaos for physical, what your physical discomfort is because you feel like you've got this hole in the middle of you and you want to take control over that hole, but you're not going internal and filling the hole with yourself. You want to fill it with somebody outside of yourself, and you can't do that. Which is
it's interesting you're talking about holes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful, right? You really.
And that's your Ace of Wands.
That's the Ace of Wands. That's beautiful, right? Oh wow, you've really got to become one with yourself. Really pull it out of yourself. Become love. Oh, Connie says, you guys work so very hard. Thank you. And you're all beautiful just the way you are. Thank you, Connie.
Thank you.
I like Mr. Rogers too.
Great. Josh, what do you got for soul? Because we only got a few minutes left and we're gonna call
so
it.
I have what kind of reinforces what you said, Tina, because I have the Queen of Cups, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords. So there's a lot of emotional boundaries that have been put up because of past hurts, and it's causing internal conflict.
Yeah.
You get that, Saul?
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
If you have too many boundaries, you can't get anywhere. You have to have a balance of just enough boundaries.
Yeah, right.
Which in a way is a bit like the High Priestess hiding behind the veil.
And which she's going to create the space. That's the creation of the space, right? So Saul, you've got to be in a position. She searched for love for other people instead of love you. Well, stop that right now. I love you to pieces. You better love you too. So this is your first exercise, right? You've got to do the work. You got to get one with yourself. And if you can't love yourself, you got to create a you that you do love. That's what I did.
An easy first step is every time you do something you like or you see something you like, congratulate yourself. Pat yourself on the head or on the back and say it out loud.
Say it out loud. Own the good stuff. Okay.
That's right. And focus on everything that is working, everything that is good. And with time, you will not notice the things that are not in the same way. You will detach.
Look at this. These two cards are insane, right? Look at this. I've got the worry card and I've got the defeat card. These are the two cards of putting your focus. Yeah, we want your focus on the chaos, but we want your focus on the chaos of the joy and the chaos of the ideas of what you can do and what you can put together. But if you stay focused on the negative aspects of what's going on, then you're going to get caught in those eddies that we were talking about earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Josh, you had cards.
It's not easy to love yourself.
I had one more jumper, which was the Ace of Cups.
And we got the Ace of Cups, which create the love.
Which is interesting because my extra card is also the Ace of.
Oh, and look at the card on the bottom of my deck. Right? These guys both got the Ace of Cups. It's got a camel on it. It's beautiful. You don't need anything. You have all of the energy for life that you need.
Okay.
This is virtual. This is virtually virtuous victory.
Oh, that's the
This
Six
is
of
you
Wands.
putting it all together and becoming total Six of
Yes.
Wands.
Yes.
This is the victory of celebration. This is the power of everything coming into personal control. I have said this before. I will say this 100,000 times. If you do not love yourself, stop trying. Go do something loving. If you can't feel love, be love. Okay. And
Help in a soup kitchen, do anything.
yes, soup kitchen, go help your next door neighbor shovel
the snow that was accumulating today.
All righty. Listen, anybody got any we got 2 minutes left, so I'm not gonna call out for another reading today, but if anybody's got any questions about the tarot or about tarot phenoms, or I'll wait for anybody to take those questions in the chat. I'm going to tell you guys, this is so exciting. I have been working, oh my God, 3 decades almost with a group here in Montreal called the ACCM. And ACCM is a group for people in Montreal who have HIV/AIDS. The vast majority of them is the LGBTQ plus community here in Montreal. And my best friend is one of their key people. And we are going to be working with them a couple of days a week in downtown Montreal at the Zone Plus Center. And if you guys want to get in on it, you'll have to actually become volunteers for the ACCM and Zone Plus. And the idea is we will have an opportunity to take our healing ability and bring it to the HIV/AIDS community in Montreal for free. And in exchange, they will give us the reading space.
Oh,
Sounds good. Yep.
So for those of you who do want to read with us, it's a great opportunity to practice your craft. We will create opportunities where you can work with us and do online readings like this through the center. So that's not going to go away. And yes, send them to the website, Jessica. Tell them to click on the button and they will get when the
information
letter comes up, that will come. And,
okay. Josh?
Is there anything, I mean, I'm stateside, but is there anything I can do to help with them? Because I have HIV myself, so that's very personal to me.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I can get you to join for sure. You can certainly help for making noise. And like I said,
the more that we have publicity, the more it becomes more viable, because this is a very Montreal thing. I don't know how bilingual it is and whether Franco and like we have all that crap to worry about.
Well,
too.
it's not.
So like the more we have an international view of things, the more it becomes more real for them as well.
Exactly. Like Josh, if you were to get a group of 3 or 4 people near you that would hook up with Tarot Phenoms, and then you could be doing the same sort of work in your area to help. And there's you wouldn't necessarily be doing that sort of thing where you are for ACCM, obviously.
Right.
There is bound to be a group that does something similar to what ACCM and Zone Plus is doing, where you can call up and say, listen, you must have a healing space. I am a professional tarot card reader, and I would like to come in and offer you free healing for your members. And I can't imagine anybody saying no. It gives me the opportunity to do fundraisers. So if somebody wants to walk in and pay us to do a reading, we're able to do fundraising where we'll split the earnings with the ACCM and Zone to pay for the room. And I'm coupling it. I will be coupling it with a drop-off center for the local farmers market. And very exciting. Mary and I have committed to 2 days a week. We're looking at 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 7 days a week, to have the center open so that people can either come in or call in or connect in. So the more volunteers we have, the more healing we can bring out to the world. Yep. Even if it's just sitting in the center, just meditating, or maybe doing something like this online to to
There's also
generate
teaching
energy.
involved.
Yep,
I mean,
all of that.
life coaching, meditation. There are many
Yes,
other things.
all of that.
Okay, because one of the side effects to the course I'm taking is also being a meditation instructor.
Mhm.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
fantastic. Yeah, it's Josh, take this as information for going there, because we are working with a medically oriented organization, massage people,
Mhm.
social workers, anybody that's doing any of that sort of
Okay.
thing should have proper certifications.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's you want to keep it totally above board. We're working with, like, we've been working with these guys for 30 years. I've been reading tarot cards for half the people in, well, I can't say that because we've lost a lot of people over the years to HIV AIDS.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but the healing is still there, and that's the whole point, and it gives me the ability to practice and bring that. I'm hoping to bring the Chen Chuan healing concept with my Qigong and my Qigong tarot practice there as well. Gus, hopefully, will get involved. There will be a meeting that I will send out an invitation sometime on the weekend. If you guys can attend, great. If you can't, we will have it in Tarot Phenoms
Space.
study, in the study space, the secret private one. You have to be, if you guys are not in the Facebook private study space, get in there. I've got the forum open on Tarot Phenoms, but
Facebook.
it's not quite set up yet. Once it's finished being set up, you will, the only people able to see those conversations will be members of Tarot Phenoms, and if they want a public group, they can go over to Canadian Tarot
Okay.
and that forum, etc. I gotta get the hell out of
Josh.
here.
I wasn't
ahead.
aware of the Facebook group.
Okay. Send me
Mary,
send me
can
a
you hook it
message
up?
and I will give you the details. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty.
You're welcome.
Well,
I'm
love to all you guys. Thank you all for so much.
just
for
in
coming
time. I'm getting.
Thank you for, I'm late.
Your
Oh,
camera's
weird.
bugging out, Mary.
Yeah,
I
I
know
know.
Mary's going
Bye-bye.
wacky on the camera already. Merci,
Bye-bye.
Carol, my cousine. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, all you guys. Love you. We're back here next Tuesday at 2:00 Eastern Standard Time. We're doing free readings, and hopefully we will see you again before then. You guys find me off TikTok, because TikTok is going dinosaur town. I am sorry to say. Hook up with me elsewhere. Love you all.
Oh, goodbye.
Me, guys.
care.
Take care.
I'm gonna do this one by
Bye-bye.
one. I'm gonna close you guys down first.
Bye-bye.
Bye, YouTube, and